Planning Commission to order February 22nd at 6 o'clock. Brandon, roll call.
Wilson, Boers, Sellers,
Here.
Nixon,
Here.
Stevens,
Here.
Bowman,
Here.
Chair West, not here.
On to business tonight. Item 1, consideration and appropriate action relating to a request for approval of the consent agenda. Staff would like to pull and withdraw item 1C. Can I have a motion and a second for item 1 minus item 1C?
So moved. To include, or to approve the consent with the, without 1D.
1C.
Without 1C.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Vote, please.
Sellers,
Yes.
Nixon,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. So on to item 3, request by the City of Jenks for updates to Article 7, Article 8, and Article 9, Chapter 16 of the Jenks City Code. Staff has requested that this item be continued to March 21st, 2024 Planning Commission meeting. Is there a motion and a second to continue this item?
I move to continue this item to March 21st.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Vote, please.
Sellers,
Yes.
Nixon,
Yes.
Stevens.
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Now on to other business, planning updates.
Yes, thank you, Vice Chair Bowman. Appreciate you standing in this evening, or sitting in this case, for Commissioner Scott. The item, we've talked a lot about information and how it gets shared, and a lot of times the public have questions regarding things that are not really planning related. And when in our recent training, we talked about opportunities for sharing information. One of the things that we talked about was the City of Jenks public viewers, and this is new to the City of Jenks. The engineering department has done most of these, and then we we collaborate on how they would look, et cetera. So if you wanted to, you could pull out your phone and go to www.jenks.org. So jenks.com, and then you go to government here, and it's very similar. There's the same on your phone. I tried it today, and then Jenks Maps. And that brings you to this page. And I think for the first map that you'll see is the City of Jenks utilities. And this one is Mr. Capron, who's here with Wallace. This is something that they can access. It will show them where we have public utilities, whether it's water, sewer, storm. Then the next map is a floodplain map, and I will say there's a disclaimer on all of these. The layers don't line up perfectly with lot lines, so it can be very confusing. Most of the developers and consultants understand that, but the public sometimes does not. The floodplain map is not something we created. It comes from layers that we download from FEMA. So that one's available. You can see if you're on or near a floodplain. And then we have public space map. This one is going to show you where we have public trails, sidewalks, and parks. And then the top one there on the right is the engineering projects map, and I think you all will really like this one if you'll open that tab. So if you zoom into an area and you want to know the status of a city project, so on the left hand it tells you the description. So you have city facilities, fire station number 1. You can zoom in there. So that's the general location. They've kind of outlined the area, and then if you click on it, it should have additional information for you. So it kind of gives you the update, and in this case it has not started the actual construction. And then there are other facilities. So Facilities are in orange, sanitary sewer projects across the board. When you're looking at maps, sanitary sewer is green. And that's kind of a federal, would you say it's a federal standard? And stormwater is always yellow and water is always blue. So if you see a blue line, then that's gonna represent a water line. So these are different projects that the city has going on. A lot of times, I know you guys serve on the planning commission and you will also get questions from the public and you can direct them to this map. If you ever see anything that you don't understand or think maybe needs to be updated, because obviously we don't catch everything, feel free to let us know and we'll work on it. And if you have any ideas how to make it even better, that would also be great. So if you'll go back to the landing page and scroll down, you can sign up for the Jenks no knock list, where vendors who come in and they have to get a permit to go door to door, you can sign up and they have that list and they know if they can knock on your door or not. And then I think there's one more. And these are city development map. This one, I think, I looked at it today and I was like, well, we probably could update this a little bit. So it has commercial projects, residential projects, and it will have, like you can see on the right, it has Ace Hardware. So it actually, we try to put up a rendering so that you'll know what's gonna happen in that area. And that's really about it. Do you guys have any questions? This is information that we receive from the applicants, and they give us permission to share it publicly. Or it is public information once we receive it, so. All right, that was all I had, and I thank you all for being here this evening.
So we are adjourned at 6:07.